The problem with making videos like this is that you get stuck, you get hung up on thinking, and you got then the tapes rolling, right? You're running out of film. and so, that's the issue with short form. If we could maybe have a video conversation, do a long form, that would be way easier. But hey, let's take on the challenge. This is my third or fourth take trying to make this video, just simply because I keep dropping certain, things, ideas. So here we go. Try number 5. First, George Carlin. He famously said, "Property is theft. When you die, none of it goes with you." I would like to include property is murder. Yeah, a lot of people had to die in order for folks to own their land and property. Okay, that was the one thing I wanted to sort of quote, but something even more specific. In the beginning of part 2 of your video, I felt Mike was sort of throwing out a lot of non sequiturs, but at the end of that video, you actually self-corrected. So I agree. The drug addicted, mentally ill issue is a problem, but it's a separate problem. And, both people with homes and people without homes have them. This is the thing I wanted to get across. And it's a quick little story. I was in a relationship. I really love this woman. And the relationship wound up falling apart because I felt that she was a narcissist. Now, this was devastating because I really wanted to be in this relationship and to grow in this relationship, and it just wasn't going to go anywhere due to this element of narcissism. So, the first thing you do when you figure stuff out, you point. But the axiom holds true. You got 3 fingers pointing right back at you. So the thing I had to do was not figure out her issue, because it was pretty obvious. I had to figure out how I was complicit. How was I complicit in this relationship, in her narcissism? And so this reminds me a lot of the homeless issue that we're discussing here. And that is, Ben, you had said it in the first video. There's tons of answers, plenty of answers, but we're not asking the right questions. And in fact, we cycle through the wrong answers, the wrong questions, constantly, when we need to really stop and ask the right questions. Like, how am I complicit in this? What can be done? Are these individuals feeling? How are these individuals different? And we are asking questions, and I think we're coming up with some pretty good answers. But the questions, I think, are more important. So, all right. I am once again hung up, but I think I got the 2 most important concepts across, which is property is theft, property is murder. And when you die, none of it goes with you. And 2, we have to ask ourselves, how are we complicit? All right, that's all I got. I'll see you next video, guys.